How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Easter gambling gesture update. I think I got everything in there one way or another. I guess we could go ahead and say hi to you by that way. That's right. Now there is a gesture wheel. So by default, it will be B. And of course, you can change that in the settings if you like. Holding it down brings up this wheel. And all of the old gestures, except for the chicken dance, have made it in, and there's a reason for that. Right now, they're working on stuff that looks good in first person, getting that down, getting it polished out, and then later on, they may consider things that would be third person, like, you know, the little chicken wing emote or full body things like that. So for now, stuff that looks good in first person mode as well as in game. So we've got wave, clap, friendly, hurry up, A-OK, there, point of course, I don't know, nope, yup. Oh yeah. So those are our emotes right there. And of course, you'll probably want to see them in action. So you can actually go ahead and get into third person Doom there if you're an admin. So there's our clap. Don't shoot. Get over here. There we go. You. Oh yeah. And there you go. So there we are. You've seen the emotes, you know how they work, and yeah, the team has made those work pretty nicely. So yeah, that's great there. I know I keep accidentally hitting the map instead of this, which is really annoying. They're right next to each other, and I have fat fingers. So, or well, one's above the other. You get the idea. One or another, that is gestures. Now there is also the Easter update. Now, if you've played on Easter before, you should be pretty familiar with the bunny hunt and how it all works. Just in case you're not, I'll go ahead and we'll cover it kind of quickly here, just to show you what's going on. There's also a couple of Face Punch exclusive items. So we do have a new Fabergé egg, guys. There it is. How cool is that? Get into that beat. Anyways, this guy we'll do a little more in-depth look at my skin video as the, you know, the item shop and so forth updates. And if you didn't notice, I was wearing the new bunny hat. And there is also the old nest egg hat should be returning, which is quite cool. And one of the neat things is this guy has jiggly eyes, and this guy has little jiggly ears, I believe. They both give you +1 egg vision, which we'll get to here in a moment. And yeah, so there are the three kind of new items you should be able to pick up. Well, 2 new items and 1 returning Easter item you should be able to pick up in the store today as well. And the Easter event will be lasting for 1 week, and then it will be pulled off of the live version of the game again. So there you go. 1 week is the time. Now, basically the way the egg hunt works is every so often you're going to hear a event start up, and that's going to be the egg hunt, and you're going to run around and you're going to want to pick up eggs. Now, there's a few things that can aid you in this process, and that is going to be, of course, the purchasable hats, but there's, of course, a free one. As you can see, it gives Egg Vision 1, just like they do. There's the Bunny Onesie, which gives you Egg Vision 1, and then there is the basket, which allows you to pick up eggs way, way quicker without having to hold E on them. You can just click them. So that is a nice thing. These are what the eggs look like. We're going to pull a couple here into our inventory. And basically, once you collect the eggs, you can upgrade them and turn them into the other eggs. So the first thing is 10 of these guys is going to turn into 1 bronze egg. The bronze egg has a chance of giving you the bunny ears and the basket, random resources, chocolate, or a compound bow. Then 10 of these upgrade into a silver egg. So we've got a silver egg here. This one has the onesie. You can get 1,000 stone, you can get a jackhammer, or you can also get a chainsaw with some fuel, or you can get one of these various weapon combinations with a little bit of ammo. Then 10 of these upgrade into a golden egg. The golden egg right here is going to give you purely weapons and ammunition. So you can get an MP5 with some ammo, M39 with ammo, LR with ammo, M249 with ammo, a grenade launcher, no ammo, or 5 ensigns and 3 HVs. So those are, you know, pretty fun. Be a pretty crazy start to the wipe. So again, how does this all work? Let's go ahead and show you. If you are a admin, you can go ahead and run the command yourself. It's a spawn egg hunt. And so you'll see this pop up. Now, as of right now, you'll see there's a top bunnies thing up in the top corner and a countdown. You got 3 minutes. And here are the eggs. As I said, you'll have to hold E on them to pick them up, but with the basket, like I said, you can just click. So much faster, right? And then what is egg vision? Egg vision actually adds a multiplier to when you pick these up, more will spawn, and it also helps you kind of like see the glow a little bit better as well. And basically you're gonna run around, and nice thing is you don't have to click each time, you can actually just hold your mouse button. Boom, boom. As you keep running around. And then whenever this event goes ahead and times out, you will get a reward if you are in the top 3. And that reward just adds some extra finished out eggs to your inventory there. So as you can save them up to, you know, earn the best as possible, etc, etc. So, oh, looks like I've got some competition on the server here. But yeah, that's it, guys, for the Easter stuff. Like I said, we'll be showing the item in the skin video, and that will do it. Alright guys, our next big addition this month is the poker tables added to Bandit Town, and I say tables because there are multiple ones. Now, of course, there is the 2 big tables in the main building there with the slot machines and so forth, but we've got a few extra ones. So actually, if we go over here, I believe, is this... Nope, wrong building. I believe it was down here. Yeah. Alright, so if you come down below the building here, it has the research table. There is a 2-person poker table right here. Alright. And then if you go all the way over to here, we keep going. Right here next to Airwolf, if you come down to the bottom part here, there's another 2-person table. And then I believe... we were just there, so there should be one over this direction. I don't think it's in here. I think it's over here. Yes, you got a 3-player table right here, and this is by the stuff vendor, I believe. Let's see. Yes, the stuff vendor. So just behind the stuff vendor, boom, table. So there you go. And then, of course, there are the main 2 tables. So if you pop on into here, and you go up the ladder into the recycler room, there is a 6-person poker room table. And then in the main room, there is a 4-person. And then they've also done a few changes to the slot machines. If you take a look, you'll see that the rewards have changed a bit. And then you also now have the option of betting 5 or 1 times. So 10 per, 2 per, and in between, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that kind of gives a little bit more of a variety to the slot machines. So basically, this is the poker table here. So when you jump on in, you got to go into your actual table here and put in a minimum of 100. So I don't know, let's put in 104. Once you're down, you can hit play and your game will start, and it will show you the other person. So we've got Bill here, and they've done a few updates since my last video you saw. The characters will actually kind of fidget and look around and move and so forth. They're not just dead-eyed staring like, Mrrr. You know, as you can see, Bill over there is kind of like moving around. I'm fidgeting with my cards a little bit. See, there you just shifted and so forth. So you only have 30 seconds, so I'm just going to call. You'll see all the commands are on the right there. And when someone's when it's someone's turn, you'll see that their name on the left turns green. So it's my turn again. And let's see, I'm going to bet. So now you can see the pot has 30 in it. You can see Bill is green there. It's his turn. All right. Now, if you disconnect or leave the game, you do lose and forfeit your scrap, and it goes into the pot. And whoever wins, you know, ends up getting it. So that's kind of how that goes there. You can see all your commands there on the side, which is always really nice. And let's see. I think I'll call. There we go. Do it. We'll go all in. All right. Well, there we go. And the game starts all over again. Ooh, hello. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and bet. Now, some of the questions a lot of people will have is, you know, can people stand behind you and see your cards? No, that's not a thing right now. And of course, this is just the, I would say, early iteration. And there can be a lot of changes to it. Also, this might not be the only, you know, card game. Texas Hold'em is probably just the start here, you know? So, oh, dang. Ah, his cards were better. But there you go, guys. That's it. There is a timer to jump off, so you don't accidentally do it. You do have to actually hold space. And as you saw there, it says switching to global chat. So when you actually join the poker game, you'll actually see that it says switching the cards chat table. So now when you're in here, you're now in the cards chat when you're sitting at the table, which is quite cool. So yeah, guys, go check out poker. It's definitely really fun. And yeah, it's a sweet addition to the game. All right, so to our last huge part of the game. Something looks really different. Is that because we're on the HDRP Backport? That's because we are. Well, oh, and you see this line right here, guys? If you ever get that, see how it's kind of like following in the ground? You actually just go into your options, and it's just has something to do with drivers, graphics cards. You go into your there. Parallax mapping to 1, boom, gone, see? No more weird line. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, here we are. And look at this. This is incredible. And as you can see in the bottom left corner, I have over 100 frames, okay? So we have all settings maxed, obviously except for this because of the weird line. But you can see all that's on. Image effects, I mean, there's nothing that really matters that's off there, and all of that stuff is on, so. There you go. And, yeah, wow. You'll see some familiar assets, like, I love these oak trees. I'm glad to see, look at this beautiful oak tree now. And, just some updated stuff, and then a bunch of really just brand new stuff. Look at these rocks. I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. And I actually forgot to admin myself on this server because I was so excited to get in here. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Alright, now that we are equipped with the power of flight, let's just get in the air. Oh man, look at that swamp. Wow, this just merges in so beautifully. Look at this. That is so cool. This is like Swamp Island. How neat is that? And this is a procedurally generated world. Now, this does not have, I don't think, all of the animation updates. Definitely does not have the new animals either. That's not here yet. So, you know, there's still other things that are separate. Like, as you can see, that's still the old wolf. Look at this. Look at these rocks. Oh, look, I can see someone building like a little, like, 2x2 on there or something. I bet you could. Look at this. Wow. Amazing. Alright, let's zoom on over to a monument. Bunch of deers all clustered together. Okay, here we go. We hit another biome. Oh, look at this transition. Look at that. Can you believe it? Look at that. Ooh, let's cruise on over into the snow now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Gotta give it a second there to pop in. Guess this was kind of a small snow area to take a look at. We got some more like taiga and so forth here. Look at that. Cruise on up over here. Oh, here's outposts. Ooh, look at that. We got the train hub right up against it there. And of course, they're still working on a lot of the assets, guys. Also, map makers, you may want to keep in mind that some of the assets that you are using in your current maps will no longer exist. So that may be something that comes up as an issue for you to keep in mind here. Look at this. So lush. Alright, let's find ourselves some desert. There we go. Now we're getting into that deserty. Oh, look at all this like dry brush. Desert plants, desert flowers. Oh, this is just beautiful. Oh, little stutter there. We dropped down. Oh, we're back over 100, under 100, over 100. Wow, look at these rock formations. Well, look at this, like, just this little kind of transitionary area right here. Look at that. That deserves a high-res screenshot right there, which totally, like, froze my game. It's like, no! Why'd you do that? Look at this. This looks amazing. And then we got less brush as we get more deserty. You can see the junk piles are getting updated stuff as well. You can see these vehicles actually kind of look a little more in line with kind of like the Rust cars in a way. So that's really cool. Of course, that's not done. You can see, you know. But that's neat. No more placeholders. Take a look at the excavator. Definitely looks much more naturally built in here now. Just the environments just mesh together so beautifully now. Look at that. You'll also notice that some of the monuments are getting remakes to them, and check this out. This road just comes up and through here for the satellite dish now. And of course, all of this can still change, guys. There's a recycler right here out in the open now. Not so protected. There's some Heidi pipes. Goes into a little underground area here. Come on, Torch. Locked door that way. Boxes. Some more ways in and out. And so forth. I'm not going to spoil all of it for you. You know. Of course, any of this could still change, like I said. So, you know. But you get the idea. I mean, look, it just... it looks nice. Look, there's a little phone right there. Right by the recycler. You can call them up and, hey, what's you recycling over there? And then, of course, we still have the green room down here. So, yeah, that's a nice little update to the Sat Dish. Another nice little addition, launch site. You can see the transit hub is actually inside right here. And it seems like most of the monuments are being updated to have the transit hubs kind of be much more attached to them as well. And I think that is a really nice addition. All right, and lastly, I wanted to kind of come into a little better kind of snow area, since we were in that kind of small zone, and also show an update to Dome for you. So you cruise around on over here. And boom. Look at these ice sheets. Look how they connect to the coast now. And that's beautiful. It's a simple thing, you know, but like it's nice, you know. Then we've got the nice icy cliffs. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and check out Dome. And as you can see already, pretty big difference to the bottom right here. Look at that. This was teased in pictures not too long ago. Definitely a really cool change to it. The rest of it pretty much stays the same. And no, guys, it wasn't an April Fool's joke. The L96 is skinnable. That's right, look at it. There it is. Boom, edit. You can skin this sucker. Alright, look at that. We stripped it naked. So, guys, you can make an L96 now. So yeah, get to it, people. There are a few issues with it, which I believe should be resolved with the patch. So if you're working on it in staging right now and there's some issues, just wait for the official patch. There should be some last-minute fixes in there for that. In addition, Rust Console Edition has had quite a bit of news, including a release date. Now, one thing to keep in consideration is this is being ported by a different studio. They've had to rewrite the entire coding of the Unity, well, not the entire coding of the Unity engine, but quite a few of it, quite a bit of it, to get it to run on consoles properly. And so it is not going to be completely on the same version as Rust is. If you want to know more about, or for the PC version is, if you want to know more about that, you can check it out on their news section. But yeah, we just want to kind of go over it. So you can go to the stores here, and there is 3 different editions available for you. And yes, that's Bandit Town in the background, guys. And right here, you've got the regular edition. And yeah, it comes with a future weapons and tool skin pack. All right. Then you've got the deluxe edition, which comes, of course, with that, plus a welcome pack, which is like the Cobalt weapon skin pack, I think. A 3-day early access, pre-order beta access, and staging branch access. And then there's the Ultimate Edition, which also on top of that has the Elite Combat skin pack and 1100 in their currency. Now, there's no way to really link Steam to Xbox and PlayStation, so they're obviously going to have their own version of an in-game store, which will be completely different from the Steam store for Rust. For the PC, so keep that in mind. So let's just go ahead and click on this one and see what these little additions are to it. So you'll see there is the Cobalt package here. You can see it's like an outfit and a door, a furnace, a sleeping bag, a rock skin, and you've got like these boxes, I guess. So there you go. That's quite a bit. And then if we go ahead and head backwards here, you'll see that this is the Elite Combat Pack. High qual set, hoodie pants, or maybe just pants? I don't know. It looks like just pants. And a machete skin and an AK skin. Now, the machete isn't skinnable on the PC version. So like I said, these are going to be two different things, guys. That's how that kind of goes there. And then there's also various like pre-order bonuses from the different companies. So yeah, that's this kind of thing going on. But yeah, guys, that's what's up with Rust. Oh yeah, and here's the future weapons and tools. I forgot to show that one. So yeah, there you go. Boom. So yeah, how do you feel about this, guys? Are you going to be picking it up on console? Is that the only way you can play? Have you been watching forever and now this is your chance? That's definitely something I feel will be pretty exciting for a lot of folks. So let's hear about that in the comments, guys. We also have some new options. So if you go to options and then options, you can now also toggle off blood. That's the blood, overlay that pops up when you're low health. This just has to do mostly with ratings in different countries. It just helps it be more broad. It just kind of helps them out with the rating. So again, if you want it, you can keep it. If you don't want it, you can turn it off. So yeah, that's kind of an additional little option there. And besides that, there's a few things to kind of just run through. The player hitboxes had a bug. They have fixed that. The hostile time for the outpost, so if you have that hostile timer and the turret is shooting at you, has been reduced from 30 minutes to 5 minutes. So huge reduction on that. And also on reductions, the vehicle repossession. So, if you buy a helicopter from Bandit Town, it was previously 2 minutes. That has been increased to 5 minutes. So you now have a little more time. And in addition to that, if somebody is in your actual team in game, they can get into the vehicle right away. They don't have to wait for you to leave and land and let them get in. So as long as they're in your team, they can get into your minicopter or scrap heli. So that is a really cool little addition to that. Heavy armor on horse. Horse gang is dead, guys. Finally, Helk went ahead and nerfed it. Heavy armor is no longer allowed on horseback. So that is that there. And yeah, the revolver and sap have seen some more tightened up recoil, I guess, as well. And you'll also notice when you kind of have that shakiness in game, especially the further you get from the middle of the island, the worse it got, like out of oil rig. That should be something that they have actually knocked out and fixed, or the view model jitter fix, as Bill calls it. So yeah, that is kind of something that is knocked out. That pretty much does it, guys. There's still some changes to Happus. They've done some fixes. They add a marketplace and a gambling den to the compound there, and a few other little additions. But besides that, there's been some backend server optimizations, and they have upgraded to the new Unity version. So yeah, a lot of huge stuff, guys. We got gestures. We've got gambling. Well, I should say Texas Hold'em. we've got the Easter update, and then a huge preview coming up with HDRP assets being backported in. So that's super exciting stuff. Go enjoy your new wipe. Go get those Twitch drops. Thanks for watching.